I would like to thank Jamal Ross for sending me this story about this piece of shit coming out of Utah, known as the Mormon State. And now that I think about it, and it didn't pop into my head until just now, when I deliver the meat of this story, it wouldn't surprise you because it's coming out of this state. This man's name is Isaiah Magana, and he's 39 years old from Utah. He got onto a chat room, and I think y'all pretty much now getting where I'm going with this, to have a discussion with a 13-year-old girl, or at least what he thought was a 13-year-old girl. This was a setup for, what's the name of that show? To Catch a Predator with Chris Hansen. I swear to God I missed that show. But, he got on a chat room through an app to talk to what he believed was a 13-year-old girl. Turns out it was an undercover officer. But before it goes into that, this guy actually bought cocaine. So he was going to go and have a little cocaine party with this 13-year-old girl he thought he was talking to. Get her loosened up and then have sex with her. But to make matters worse about this situation, when he got in his car with the cocaine to go and meet this so-called 13-year-old girl, he wasn't alone. Guess who he had come along for the ride with him? His 4-year-old daughter. You heard that correctly. This man bought cocaine, which is an illegal substance, to go have sex with a 13-year-old girl, which is a felony offense. And he brought his 4-year-old daughter with him along for the ride. You mean to tell me there wasn't nobody you could call to watch your child? You just had to bring your child along for the ride? That's how quick and in a hurry you were to get 13-year-old you know what? Well, safe to say that when he got to the location of wherever he was going, or whenever they caught up with him, because nowadays you can catch these people online doing this shit. It didn't go all the way, but see, now they can get him on multiple charges. Because technically this could be child endangerment. The fact that you had a controlled substance like cocaine around a 4-year-old. Also, you with the attempt of engaging in violation of a minor. Like, it's a whole plethora of charges this guy can get hit with. And I feel he should get hit with every last one of them. Throw the book at him. And take the child away from him and give her to the care of other responsible family members. This guy is fucking sick in more ways than one. But it's not surprising because of what state it's coming out of. It's the Mormon state known as Utah. I could never, ever travel through that state. I could barely want to fly over that state if I had to travel out west. I'm like, is there a way we can bypass Utah and just fly over Nevada? But if he would do this, it makes you wonder what other kind of shit he's engaged in. I mean, for the fact that this guy is 39 years old and he went to go and try to engage in sex with a 13-year-old, a girl who was young enough to be his daughter. And then, like I said, to make matters worse, is he brought his 4-year-old child with him. Why did you bring your child? And then you had cocaine in the car with the intent to distribute to a minor. And then later proceed to have sex with that minor. I swear there's a dumbass born every day. Then there's sick motherfuckers like this that just happen to be born. Y'all let me know what you think down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. If you can, donate to the PayPal. If you'd like to become my patron on Patreon, you can do that as well. I'll talk to you in the next one.